today we are going to start with a new chapter named The Little Girl. The Little Girl is written by Catherine Mansfield. So, the title of the story refers to the main character that we will come across, the little girl named Kezia. The theme of the story is the relationship between children and their parents, and the writer Catherine Mansfield wants to tell us that children share a very important bond of love with their parents. Although when children are small, when they are young, they do not feel that their parents love them because their parents are strict and many actions of the parents seems unjustified. But as children grow up, they realize that all the acts done by their parents were beneficial for them. The parents were concerned for them, and beneath the strictness lies a heart full of love for the children, and this bond of love between parent and children has been highlighted through this story. So basically कैथरीन मैन्सफील्ड इस स्टोरी की जो ऑथर है वो हमें ये बताना चाहती है कि एक चिल्ड्रन और एक उसके पेरेंट्स का रिलेशनशिप कैसा होता है. सो द बेसिकली द थीम ऑफ द स्टोरी इज द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन द चिल्ड्रन एंड देयर पेरेंट्स. जो बच्चा जब छोटा होता है तब उसको हमेशा लगता है कि उसके पेरेंट्स उसको प्यार नहीं करते हैं. और ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्योंकि पेरेंट्स बहुत स्ट्रिक्ट होते हैं. they want their children to be formed a good person. That's why they are strict. बट ये चीज़ यंग चिल्ड्रन नहीं समझ पाते हैं. उन्हें लगता है कि उनके जितने भी एक्शंस जो पेरेंट्स करते हैं वो अनजस्टिफाइड हैं. सो जो चिल्ड्रन होते हैं जब वो बड़े हो जाते हैं तब दे रियलाइज कि जो उनके पेरेंट्स ने जो भी चीज़ें उनके साथ करी वो सही था. और जो ये इन पेरेंट्स के जो एक्ट के अंदर छुपा हुआ होता है एक कंसर्न उनके लिए, उनकी स्ट्रिक्टनेस के पीछे क्या होता है? एक हार्ट फुल ऑफ लव फॉर देयर चिल्ड्रन. एक प्यार होता है उनके लिए. वही वो जो स्ट्रिक्टनेस है वो शो करता है उनका प्यार, कितना कंसर्न है वो अपने चिल्ड्रन के लिए. सो बेसिकली इस पूरी स्टोरी में जो बॉन्ड है बिटवीन द चाइल्ड एंड देयर पेरेंट्स उसको हाईलाइट किया गया है. ओके, सो लेट्स रीड द कंटेक्स्ट. To the little girl, he was a figure to be feared and avoided. So here, who is a figure to be feared? This line, a figure to be feared, is referred to Kezia's father. जो little girl जिसका नाम केजिया है उसके जो फादर हैं उनके लिए ये लाइन रेफर करी गई है. figure to be feared meaning a person to be feared. So this line refers to Kezia's father and the little girl is Kezia. So the opening line of the story is indicating that the fear that Kezia has for her father. As she is fearful of her father, she tries to avoid him and she tries to remain away from him. So Kezia जो little girl है वो अपने father से डरती थी. That's why his father in this line is called a figure to be feared. और वो अपने फादर से इतना डरती थी कि वो हमेशा उनको अवॉइड करती थी और हमेशा उनसे दूर रहने की कोशिश करती थी. ओके, एवरी मॉर्निंग बिफोर गोइंग टू वर्क ही केम into her room and gave her a casual kiss. So every morning before going to work, Kezia's father would visit her in her room and give her a casual kiss, to which she responded with goodbye father, and in reply Kezia would say goodbye father. So this action of Kezia's father show his love for Kezia. So ये जो action था हमेशा रोज उसके पास आना उसके रूम में और उसको एक कैजुअल किस देकर अपने काम में जाना, ये शो करता था कि कितना उस केजिया के फादर उसको प्यार करते थे, कितना कंसर्न्ड थे उसके लिए. And oh, there was a glad sense of relief when she heard the noise of the carriage growing fainter and fainter down the long road. So carriages क्या होते हैं? जो हॉर्स कार्ट होते हैं उनको हम कैरियेजेस बोलते हैं. ठीक है. So carriages like horse cart were the means of conveyance used in olden times. So here we can make out that the fear that Kezia has for her father. The writer says that when Kezia heard that her father's carriage was going away and away from the home. Fainter and fainter means away and away. Basically literal meaning होता है fainter का unclear. तो और इस लाइन में मीनिंग है अवे एंड अवे. तो जितना जो कैरियज का जो वॉइस थी वो अनक्लियर होती जाती थी, उसको पता चल जाता था कि वो दूर जा रहा है उससे. तो उससे वो समझ जाती थी कि जो उसके फादर का कैरियज है दैट इज गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम द होम एंड ही वाज लीविंग होम एंड द साउंड became fainter and fainter. That means the sound reduced. Kezia would have a sense of relaxation. उसके लिए ये चीज सेंस ऑफ रिलैक्सेशन होती थी. ग्लैड मतलब होता है फीलिंग रिलैक्स्ड, फीलिंग हैप्पी. ओके. शी वुड फील रिलीव्ड दैट हर फादर हैड लेफ्ट. नाउ व्हाई डिड शी फील रिलीव्ड? अब वो रिलीव्ड क्यों फील कर रही है? उसके फादर घर से जा रहे हैं काम के लिए, तो व्हाई शी इज फीलिंग रिलीव्ड? बिकॉज she feared her father. She was afraid of him, and so she was relieved when he left home. Okay, understood? In the evening, when he came home, she stood near the staircase and heard his loud voice in the hall. So in the evening, when Kezia's father would return home, she would hear his loud voice, and this loud voice again make her afraid of him. तो जैसे उसके पापा इवनिंग में आते थे उसके फादर, तो उसको स्टेयरकेस से समझ में आ जाता था. जैसे ही वो अपने फादर की लाउड वॉइस सुनती थी वैसे ही वो हॉल में आके खड़ी हो जाती थी, एंड विच वुड मेक हर मोर अफ्रेड. ओके. Bring me tea into the drawing room. Hasn't the paper come yet? Mother, go and see if my paper's out there, and bring me my slippers. So किसकी लाइन्स है? ये फादर कह रहा है. ओके. फादर इज सेइंग टू his wife or his daughter. Okay. So as Kezia's father returned home, he would start ordering all different things. तो जैसे ही वो उसके जब वो घर आते थे तो वो ऑर्डर करना स्टार्ट कर देते थे. He would order that tea to be served to him in the drawing room. He wanted the newspaper. He would ask his mother to go and see if the papers was there outside the hall, and he would ask her to get him his slippers also. Okay. Kezia's mother would call to her, if you are a good girl, you can come down and take off father's boots. Okay. So Kezia's mother would call her out and ask her to remove her father's boot in order to make her obey. She would say that if she was a good girl, then surely she would obey her command. So उसकी मदर जो थी केजिया की, वो ये बोलती थी कि अगर तुम एक अच्छी लड़की हो तो तुम ज़रूर ओबे करोगी मुझे. जाओ और अपने फादर के बूट्स उतारो. ओके. स्लोली द गर्ल वुड स्लिप डाउन द स्टेयर्स. More slowly still across the hall and push open the drawing room's door. So what is the meaning of slip down here? This she would slip down. What is the meaning of slip down? So slip down means come down quietly and unwillingly. Unwillingly का मतलब होता है कि ना चाहते हुए भी उसको नीचे आना पड़ता था. So again we see Kezia's fear for her father. That is why she would come down the stairs quietly and unwillingly. मजबूरी में आना चाहती थी. Unwillingly because she did not want to face her father. She feared him. क्योंकि उसे डर लगता था, दैट्स वाई वो आना ही नहीं चाहती थी उनके सामने. बाय दैट टाइम he had his spectacles on and looked at her over them in a way that was terrifying to the little girl. Okay, so what is the meaning of terrifying? Terrifying means causing extreme fear. मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा fear को हम terrifying बोलते हैं. So now just imagine Kezia's father sitting in the drawing room on sofa, wearing his spectacles, and he is looking at Kezia's over the spectacles. And now the way he looked at her terrified her. तो जैसे उसके father उसको ऐसे देखते थे, that terrified the little girl. She was horrified because maybe it seemed to her that he was staring at her. Staring मतलब होता है घूरना. तो उसको ऐसा लगता था कि उसके फादर उसको घूर रहे हैं, इसलिए उसको और ज़्यादा वो टेरिफाई कर देती थी वो चीज़. Well, Kezia, hurry up and pull off these boots and take them outside. Have you been a good girl today? So, Kezia was reluctant in her work. Reluctant means बहुत लेजी थी, वो नहीं करना चाहती थी, बहुत अनविलिंगनेसली काम करती थी वो. शी वॉज स्लो इन हर मोशन. तो शी वॉज वेरी रिलक्टेंट मीन्स बहुत ही स्लो थी वो अपने मोशन में, अपने काम में. एंड सो हर फादर वुड टेल हर टू हरी अप एंड remove his boots and keep them out of the room, and then he would ask her if she had been a good girl that day. तो उसके फादर उसको ये पूछते थे कि क्या तुम आज अच्छे बच्चे की तरह, अच्छी लिटिल गर्ल की तरह आज तुम पूरा दिन रही. So in reply to that she said, I don't know, father. So as Kezia replied that she did not know, so why she was stammering? Because she was not confident. तो stammering मतलब क्या होता है? स्टटर करना. That means कि आप हकलाने को बोलते हैं स्टटर करना, स्टैमर करना. जब कोई चीज़ आप अनविलिंगली, इनवॉलेंटरीली आप कोई चीज़ बार बार कोई वर्ड रिपीट करते हो. डोंट नो, दैट मीन्स दैट शी वॉज स्टैमरिंग. Okay, and she was stammering because she wasn't confident. She was not feeling confident because she was having a feeling of fear for her father. Okay. You don't know? If you stutter like that, mother will have to take you to the doctor. So Kezia's father is copying her. This is this line shows us that he was copying her. Okay. And he also stammers like she did. He says to her that if you stuttered like that, stuttered मतलब वही होता है हकलाना. अगर वो तुम ऐसे ही हकलाती रही तब तुम्हारी मॉम को तुम्हें डॉक्टर के पास ले जाना पड़ेगा for a checkup. She never stuttered with the other people, had quite given it up, but only with father, because then she was trying so hard to say that the words properly. So given it up मतलब क्या होता है? Stopped doing it. Okay, given it up मतलब stop doing it, and quite means completely stop doing it. Quite means completely. Okay, so here the writer tells us that Kezia never stammered while she spoke to other people. It was only when she talked to her father that she lacked confidence, and that is why she tried very hard to speak properly and she stammered. So वो किसी और के सामने इस पैराग्राफ में हमें जो राइटर है वो बताना चाहता है कि केजिया कभी भी स्टैमर नहीं करती थी किसी और के सामने, बट वो अपने फादर के साथ करती थी. बिकॉज शी वॉज ट्राइंग सो हार्ड मीन्स मेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ एफर्ट. बहुत एफर्ट लगा रही थी कि वो अपने फादर से विदाउट फियर बात कर पाए. बट शी वॉज हैविंग सो मच फियर फॉर her father that she could not even talk properly and she was stammering. Okay, what's the matter? What are you looking so wrecked about? Wrecked matlab unhappy. Mother, I wish you taught this child not to appear on the brink of suicide. ठीक है, brink of suicide means about to commit suicide. Okay, so now here Kezia carry my teacup back to the table carefully. So now in this paragraph, Kezia's father looked at her, and he feels that something is wrong with her. That's why he asked her that why are you looking so wrecked today, wrecked about. So what is the thing that is concerning you? What is the thing that is making you so unhappy about? And then he tells the mother that she should teach Kezia to behave in a better way, and she should not appear as if she is so unhappy that she is about to end her life. तो उसके फादर उसकी मदर से बोलते हैं कि तुम्हें, उसकी मदर को, केजिया को कुछ सिखाना चाहिए कि कैसे बेटर वे में वो अपने आप को प्रेजेंट करे, दूसरों के सामने बिहेव करे, और ऐसा ना फील हो, अपीयर हो कि बस वो इतनी अनहैप्पी है अपनी लाइफ से कि वो बस अभी अपनी लाइफ जो है वो एंड कर देगी. सो ही वॉन्ट्स टू से दैट केजिया सीम्स टू बी सो अनहैप्पी विद हर लाइफ दैट शी डिड नॉट वॉन्ट टू लिव एनी लॉन्गर. He hands her his teacup and asks her to place it back on the table.